Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking all about body care and basically just like getting your skin ready for spring and summer when we're going to be wearing like off the shoulder tops, shorts, skirts, dresses. You guys get the gist. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the products that I use just to exfoliate my skin, give it a little extra bronze, and also moisturize it so it looks very hydrated and healthy. So I'm going to start off with what I do in the shower and then work my way out. So when I'm in the shower, I obviously need to exfoliate because I am a self-tanner. So if I don't exfoliate, my skin just gets very patchy and rough. So the exfoliator that I like to use is by Shea Moisture. I actually have a couple products from them in this video. They didn't send it to me. It's not sponsored, anything like that. I just really like this line because it's super moisturizing. I am slowly trying to go a little bit more natural with my body care and skincare because I am supposed to be all gluten-free. You wouldn't believe how many products actually have gluten in them, which is crazy. So that's just why I always pick this up, and plus it's super like accessible. I can get it at Walmart. So this is the body scrub that I use. This is the coconut and hibiscus hand and body scrub with gluten-free vitamin E. And the thing that I like about this one is that it is very abrasive. It gets in there, gets the job done, removes all of, your dry patches from self-tanning, all your old self-tanner. Like, it's a pretty intense scrub. So if you are someone that doesn't like a very deep exfoliation, probably wouldn't recommend this to you. But if you are someone that does, then I would definitely recommend this to you. It also smells super, super good. It smells like summer, which I love. It also has like little hibiscus flowers inside of it, which is kind of cool, but it just exfoliates so well. So I love this, but I've also been using these gloves to exfoliate, which mine look ratchet, like they have self-tanner all over them because obviously that's what it takes off of my skin. But I also bought Tim a pair and he uses these in the shower as well, and his are a lot cleaner than mine. But I really love these. They're only like $1.39 and they don't look like much. Like, they just look like a pair of gloves. Like, why would you need these? But when you go to like exfoliate your body with them, it works so well, and it also feels really good. It almost feels like you're giving yourself like a mini massage in the shower. And I actually exfoliate with these a little bit differently than I do this. You don't really have to do them together. It's like one or the other, but my skin's pretty tough, so I can actually do both of them and it's okay. But if you do have sensitive skin, I'll just warn you, like, you don't need to do both. It's like one or the other. I just put them on like this, and then I go up and down on my arm or my legs. I don't do circular motions with these. I just go, back and forth. But if I were to use this, I do circular motions. So that's just how I prefer to do it. Works really well for me. These I got at Walgreens, by the way, and again, I think they're like $1.39. They may have been on sale, but they're not much more than that. I think they're like $2 regular price. So that's what I do for exfoliation. As far as body wash, I usually use this also by Shea Moisture. This is the Raw Shea Butter Body Wash with frankincense and myrrh, and it's supposed to be anti-aging, hydrating, and rejuvenating. Everything that I would want in a body wash. So this is obviously super moisturizing, which is why I love it, because when I do apply self-tanner, when I shower for the next week, I want whatever I shower with to be super moisturizing so that my self-tan stays on and stays vibrant and it doesn't look dull or patchy or anything like that. And a lot of like patchiness and stuff from self-tanners comes from not being moisturized and hydrated. So that is why I like to use this product in the shower. It's super like luxurious feeling. It's just very hydrating. So this is what I use for my body wash, and I love it so much. Tim likes it too. He uses it as well. And then I also quickly wanted to mention the razor that I use. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not like something spectacular, but these are the ones that I absolutely love. This is the Venus razor, and it's the 5-blade one. I absolutely have to use a 5-blade. If not, I just don't feel like my skin ever feels shaved. I don't know why that is. I just feel like I don't get a close enough shave with like even a 4-blade razor. So I have to use 5 blades, and then I just get these refillable packs, and it works really great for me. You get these in tons of different colors, obviously, but I just prefer a 5-blade. I just feel like my skin looks the best when I use a 5-blade razor. All right, so now moving out of the shower, I wanted to share with you guys a couple moisturizing products that I like to use on my body, and then some self-tanning products. So I'll start with moisture first. So the first one that I've been loving so much, again, is by Shea Moisture, and this is actually the same like little line as the body scrub. These are both, the toning and firming one. And also still the same scent. This is coconut and hibiscus. So this is a body butter. It's very thick and creamy, but it's thin enough to be able to fit into like a squeezy tube. Like, it's not like super thick, but this stuff moisturizes my skin like no other. My skin feels so healthy, so radiant. It doesn't feel heavy, but it definitely moisturizes. So I love this stuff. This is also gluten-free, so if you're someone that has to have that, this is a good body butter. And this also leaves my skin with like a healthy sheen, which I really like, especially in the summer when, you know, I'm like showing a little bit more skin than normal. I like to have that like healthy sheen on my skin. So love that stuff. And then the other body butter, I think I've mentioned to you guys here on my channel before, but I discovered this, I think last year as well. This is the Tree Hut Shea Body Butter. And this one's in the scent Tropical Mango, but I've also tried the Moroccan Rose one, and that one smells like heaven. It smells so good. But I really like this one as well. I've been kind of into this like citrus phase right now, which normally is not me. Like, I'm not a citrus person. I don't know if I have like the winter blues or whatever, but I have been diffusing like lemon and stuff in my kitchen, and I just really like that scent. So when I went back to replenish my body butter, I got this one, which I need to replenish again. But when I went back this last time, I picked up this instead. So, but I really like them both. This one's really good though. If you're wanting like a very thick body cream, which in the winter I definitely do. Even in the summer I do, to be honest, because I have dry skin. But this one again isn't like super thick. It's very creamy and moisturizing, but again, it doesn't sit heavy on the skin because I don't like anything on me like weighing me down. So this definitely doesn't do that. It's just a thicker consistency, but I love it just the same. So again, this is from Tree Hut. You can find this at Walmart too. I also have one body oil that I really love. I just discovered this at the end of last year, and I literally use it all the time now. This is the Hawaiian Body Oil by Alba Botanics. This is the deep moisturizing one to nourish and smooth the skin. It has no parabens, it's not tested on animals, and it has 100% vegetarian ingredients. So this is what it looks like right here. This is like the best body oil that I have ever tried. It doesn't leave you like slimy or slick, but it definitely gives the appearance of like, you know, like that wet look, which I really like in the spring and summer. So this is definitely my favorite body oil. I've tried so many of them, just never been a fan of them. I feel like they rub off on my clothes and just like stain my clothes and just, ugh, I feel like a greasy mess. But this one I love. It almost dries, which is like weird. It's like a dry oil, but it's not, because it still gives the appearance of like oily-ish skin. So anyways, I love it. If you're looking for a good body oil, I definitely recommend this one. But I will say, if you are going to be using a body oil, don't use it right as you have self-tanner on or just a couple days afterwards. I don't know, I feel like it like breaks down the product a little bit. So just keep that in mind. I like to use this probably like day 4 of having self-tanner on, because water and oil, you know, don't mix. So it's not like a good combination to put on your body if you don't want it to get like really patchy and stuff. So that is that. Okay, so now moving on to self-tanning products. I love to be tan. I just feel a lot more confident. I feel better about myself. Just having a little bit of glow, I just feel a little bit more alive. So I have one product that I just absolutely love. I've tried so many self-tanners, some from the drugstore, some from like Sephora and Ulta, some like independent businesses. I've tried so many of them, especially all the ones that are hyped up. I've tried them all. But this one is definitely my favorite. This is the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This one is in the shade Ultra Dark. Now I will say, I have tried the shade Dark. I actually used it for like a year, and I loved it because it lasted so long and it faded nicely, but the color was a little orange on me. This one in Ultra Dark is not orange. It literally gives me like the most beautiful olive undertone. It's not orange whatsoever. It fades off so nice. It doesn't come off patchy, and it lasts like a full week and a half on me. I don't know what was up with the dark one. I don't know if it was just like my chemicals reacting to like the shade, like undertone in the shade Dark, but it just didn't work so well for me. But this one is seriously just so perfect. And even though it's Ultra Dark and you would be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so dark, I kind of find it to be the same like tone level as the shade Dark. But again, that could just be like my chemical makeup reacting to this, but I prefer the Ultra Dark. And I apply it with a flat top like little kabuki brush. This one is from Pure Minerals. I can't even tell you how long ago I got this. It was literally years ago, but it honestly is so perfect for blending in my self-tanner. And I actually don't even go in with a mitt now. I apply some of the self-tanner to the top of this, and then I just buff it on my skin, and I just take a minute and just buff it around. And unless it's summertime, I only apply self tanner from here up and then on my arms. I don't even worry about my lower half. When it does get a little bit warmer, I may go back to using a mitt for my lower half, or I may try to find like a large kabuki brush to buff in my legs. I just find it a lot easier. It's a lot less messy as well. I just really like the application a lot better using a brush versus using a mitt. The last mitt that I actually used, I ended up getting like little black speckles from the mitt all over my body, and it ruined my self tan, and it was so annoying. So I obviously didn't have a mitt to use at that time, so I just went in with this brush and it worked out so well. So that's just what I've been doing ever since. But the other product that I use to self tan only my legs is the Loving Tan Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream. This is what it looks like right here. Again, it's by Loving Tan, which makes this product. And I do have this in the shade Ultra Dark as well. I find this one to be a little bit too ashy for my upper half though. So I generally don't apply this to like my upper body. I'll only use this on my legs, but it works beautiful for the legs. So in the morning when you get out of the shower, you just apply this, you know, wherever you want it. For me, that's my legs. And then, you know, you let it dry for just a couple minutes, put your clothes on, and you can walk out the door. So if you're wearing a dress that day, but you forgot to like self tan the night before, you can just apply this and it'll make you nice and bronzy and tan. And then you come home, take a shower, and it washes right off. So this is kind of like that perfect like emergency product, like when you're in a pinch and you're like, oh rats, I forgot to self tan my lower body. You can just pull this out and use it, but it works really, really great for the legs. I don't know why it comes off a little bit ashy on my chest, maybe compared to my makeup because I do use like warmer bronzers, but it works really, really great for my legs. So I think that I covered pretty much everything that I do to get like spring or summer ready. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm always curious to know what people use to like, you know, look glowy and just keep their skin hydrated and exfoliate and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Exfoliation is truly key. There's so many times in the past when I went without exfoliating my body and just going in and applying self tanner, and that was like the worst mistake of my life. I always wondered why it didn't look as good as like other people's, and it's truly because of exfoliation. So I definitely recommend exfoliating, and then to keep your tan lasting longer and not breaking up and patching, I definitely recommend moisturizing really well. So these are just my favorite products. I hope you guys found the video helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your favorite products to like moisturize and get summer ready in the comments below. I would love to know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.